What's up everybody, it's Brittany Tkeyah with Urban Hype Live. I'm coming to you this week excited about everything that we were going to talk about today. Unfortunately, we didn't have an artist come. We just had a mix up with the person who was going to come and then the group that wanted to come, and it was just a big mess. But we do have someone, hopefully next time. In any event, we are going to discuss some tips for you guys on how to represent yourself as a brand. That is the whole purpose of this show. That is the whole purpose of me getting myself out there to help you guys. So I'm going to give you tips today. Before we get any of that started, before we go into Let's Chat with our exciting topic that I know that everybody has seen, I would like to congratulate our 8 winners from our first webisode that commented on everything that we asked them and participated in the contest. I greatly appreciate you guys. I know that this is sort of a new web show and not that many people know who I am, first of all, and a lot of people don't know about Urban Hype and what we have to offer. But for the 8 people that actually kept up with everything, I so appreciate you guys. So I have my cheat sheet and I'm going to read off the names and then let you guys know how to redeem your prize. Our grand prize winner was Real Recognizes Real 07. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you commenting on the video first. As soon as we posted it, I got the email that said you commented, and I so appreciate that. You won the grand prize, which is posted on our first webisode, What You Get. Mrs. Skaos, MSSKAOS, however you pronounce that. Thank you so much. You are a 2nd place winner. Ebony Riddick, thank you. I know who you are. Thank you so much. You are a 3rd place winner. Bernadette Robinson, I know who you are too. Thank you so much. Lyric 143 Poetry, I know who you are too. Thank you. You are a 5th place winner. Official Perez, of course, you live up the street from me. Thank you so much for replying and commenting on the video and staying posted with us. Nat Pachico 13, thank you so much. I also know you were my co-worker at a point, but thank you so much for commenting. And then China Williford, thank you. You are 8th place winner, but nobody's last in my eyes. Everybody's first. If you're not first, you're last. Whatever Ricky Bobby said, I appreciate you. And I think I know you. You look familiar. But the point is, thank you guys. How you redeem your prize is you send your address and your adult shirt size. So we don't do the little juniors. Everybody has big boobs now and big bellies, so we don't go to junior sizes. But what we do is we order the shirts in bulk in adult sizes. So I need you guys to send me your adult sizes, women, men, just the general adult sizes. Send those to me as well as your address. I'm not going to give it out to anybody, but send me your address as well as those sizes to Brittany Tkeyah Talk Radio at gmail.com so I can go ahead and send these things out to you guys by Tuesday. That is my goal, to get it out by Tuesday so you guys can get it in time for Valentine's Day. That is coming up next week on the 14th. So hopefully all of you guys have Valentine's. If not, I would love to be a Valentine, or you can be mine. Whatever the case is, I hope everybody has a great love day next week. So now we're going to get into the tips that you guys need to know as the brand in order to be a successful brand. I did look up some of these tips from a publicist who is actually in the entertainment field now that I'm kind of shadowing for this branding stuff. I've also learned a lot from following a lot of different people that are in the branding industry right now. So I'm just learning and passing on what I learned to you guys in the process. So again, with my cheat sheet, I just jotted down a couple of tips that I thought were very important. The first being to be consistent across all platforms. It is important to make sure that all content is on every site that you have. So most of the people now that are in the entertainment business are social network junkies. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Photoshop, YouTube, whatever program is out there, we're on it. So in order to be consistent and give out all the information, what you need to do is make sure that all of that content is the same across all the platforms. So if someone doesn't have a YouTube and they don't have a Facebook, then they can find out the information because they have a Twitter and you have a Twitter. So every piece of information is the same all across all the platforms. Just in case somebody is not as hip and has the other things such as YouTube, then they can get the information from somewhere else. The second piece of advice is you have to be on the web. If you are not on the internet, nobody can find you. We can't search you, we can't look you up, we can't locate you as a brand. So people in this generation being on the, websites and social networks, we cannot locate you guys if you are actually not on the web. And make sure that you're easy to find. Like if you're using, too many Z's or too many different spellings or too many characters, make sure that it's easy enough so that we can track you and find you. So it's not, a Where's Waldo type of game, just so you're discoverable. That's important. So first, make sure that all the information is the same. All content is the same. Second is to make sure that you are on the web, but also easy to access. That is the key in all of having a web. Being on the web is to make sure that you are easily found. And our third one is to be confident. Know who you are as the brand, what you're bringing to the table, and what you need from the table to get you from point A to point B. So as the brand, you need to know whether you are a lyricist or a rapper. Trust me, there's a difference. There's a difference between Drake and there's a difference between 2 Chainz. There's a difference between Soulja Boy and there's a difference between Andre 3000. There's a big difference between a rapper and a lyricist, and you have to know, who you are and what role you play in the industry in order to get to the next level. So just make sure that you know who you are and what you represent and all of that. Our fourth one is act the part. So if you are a rapper, an actress, an entrepreneur, any of that, you need to act the part. You need to be who you are all the time. Make sure you're marketing yourself and getting yourself out there at all times. So be the part. So this brings us to our portion, let's chat. Now we had this exercise before and not many people commented, so hopefully a familiar topic will help everybody be more active in our portion today. So we are going to talk about the Super Bowl 2013 halftime performance with Beyonce with a Destiny's Child reunion. So let's jump back to the fact that Beyonce just had a baby not too long ago, and this woman got on stage and did all her old songs, her old moves, and brought back 2 other girls, which, by the way, I totally agree that Kelly rocked the house. Michelle, yeah, she did all right. She can stay in the church for most of the time. No bash to any Christians, any Baptists, whatever. No bash. I'm just saying she's not one of those people that's meant to be back in the sinner's lifestyle. But anyways, I think that Beyonce did a phenomenal job. I think Alicia Keys did a phenomenal job. Jennifer Hudson did a phenomenal job, but Beyonce did a phenomenal job, especially with her world tour coming up for the Carter or Miss Carter. I think that she did a great job with her halftime performance. I don't care if she lip synced on her, inauguration. Yes, that is an important day in history for our, universe. But it was a great performance and a great save for her to save her voice for this halftime performance. I mean, her vocals were flawless. And I've seen Beyonce in person, I've watched her perform in person, and she is a great performer, don't get me wrong, but her performance at the halftime for the Super Bowl was incredible. I mean, she hit every note on key, every dance step was on key, and then she brought back her old, buddies, and they made her look better. But it was great to see all of Destiny's Child together, because I'm a huge Destiny's Child fan, and when I saw them come on TV, I cried like a little baby, because I felt like a groupie, but it's just so amazing to see all of them all grown up and on stage together, especially Kelly with her 2% bigger booty. Like, that's crazy to me that this woman disappears, comes back with Motivation and all these other songs, features, and all this stuff. I haven't really heard too much from Michelle, but I've seen enough from Beyonce and Kelly to know that they've really taken what their dad had instilled in them from really young until now, and they're just like these mega artists now. I will say that out of everybody in Destiny's Child, Beyonce was the spotlight, because she's a phenomenal singer. I mean, it's like she's in the top 5 category of best singers as far as vocals. Now, there are some better performers, I'm sure, but as far as vocalists, in my top 5, she's like maybe number 3, probably number 2, but number 3 for sure. Elle Varner is my number 1. She's my favorite artist right now, period. And I'm biased, so if you don't like her, don't tell me. If you don't like her songs, don't tell me. If you've never heard of her, please don't tell me, because I'm really gonna be mad. But she's a phenomenal singer, and I really think that Beyonce really hit the nail on the head for her performance at the Super Bowl. So if you guys have any comments, any thoughts, ideas on if you thought she could have did better, what your favorite part of that performance was, pause. Let me just say this. That play when whatever the teams were, what were the teams?
San Francisco.
And what else?
The Ravens.
Okay, so when these San Francisco and the Ravens, whatever, when that little boy took that ball from point A to point Z in a blink of an eye, literally blinked, and he was already having a touchdown. How this little black boy got from point A, running with his chicken legs, to point Z, and did nobody touch him, that just completely blew my mind, and I really had to comment on that, because I think I was the only person the whole game that was just literally playing that back to back to back. Like, that is Super Bowl history. I mean, this dude literally took 10 seconds and ran from one side of a football field. This is not a track. This is not a little high school football field. This is a football field. I mean, this is huge. He took his little skinny butt and ran from point A all the way to the other side of the football field, and did nobody touch him. And he got a touchdown. I mean, I'm not a football person. I don't follow these terms. It's probably not even a touchdown. But the point is, this Negro went from point A to point Z and scored. Like, who does that? Who trains to do stuff like that? That is incredible that he could do that. I think I'm the only person that's still just like, my brain cannot be wrapped around the fact that he just did all of that. So guys, next week we have possibly an artist coming. It is an artist that is known, if this artist comes. If not, we will have some more tips for you and some more information for what's going on in the entertainment industry right now to help you guys get out. Hopefully, what I'm looking forward to is having some information for you guys on some meet and greets coming up. Any other types of information that would be helpful to you guys. I'm going to make sure that I do my research so I give you the correct information. That's what you can expect from us next week. I'm britnee tkeyah, and this is Urban Hype TV. Believe the hype.